Welcome back to Next Gen Investing. It's now time for Under 30, and today we are discussing ACHR Aviation, which is seeing a bit of a negative reaction to several news catalysts. Its earnings, also purchasing an LA airport, and spending a good deal of equity. So joining us now is Sam Vadas, host here for the Schwab Network. And so, Sam, walk us through what is clearly leading to some concerns, especially over the cost of this company's growth.
Yeah, certainly it seems to be, as far as the financials are concerned with this earnings, perhaps a few questions there, but also to do with the share sale. But just let's take it back a second and just understand what this company does, because I'm sure you've seen the pictures. And, these types of aircrafts do look pretty impressive when you think of just how futuristic sort of electric air taxis are going to be. This is in the business of advanced aircraft and related technology. It does have exposure here in the US and also internationally as well. It's been talking about deals and business over in the Middle East, and it does certainly have exposure across the commercial sector and also the defense sector, which is notable, a market cap of around $5 billion. It's important to note that this is a pre-revenue company. It's not generating any of those sales just yet. They are very much still in the certification phase right now, waiting for some approvals right now, but they have passed their design phase, and they do anticipate, according to this company, to actually scale at the end of this year, early next year. So it's in the business of these electric air taxis, so electric vehicle takeoff and landing, or eVTOL, as it's been abbreviated. And they say that they're currently working through the certification with the FAA and other global aviation authorities to actually get the safety checks and clearance so they can actually begin flying passengers in large cities. So they are actually trying to get some of this clearance at the moment from the regulators, commercially speaking. One of the most notable deals and developments that we've heard in recent months regarding this company is the fact that it's actually been selected as the official air taxi provider of the LA 28 Olympic and Paralympic Games. So that's obviously something that they're working towards, and they're actually going to be transporting, as part of this, VIPs, around fans, stakeholders in their air taxis to the venues, and also providing support for the emergency services. So this is something that they're working towards. The company posted a net loss of $129.9 million. So as I said, they are on this path to profitability at the moment. Interestingly, that was narrower than the FactSet estimates of $178.6 million of a loss. So it's interesting to see some of the discrepancies in just where the analysts were at. But moving forward, they do expect to continue to narrow that loss as well. But the stock lower today, trading at about $7 and change right now, and 13% down, is, as I said, off the back of this share sale, disclosing that it's a $65 million stock offering over 81 million shares is going to dilute the value for current shareholders. So it seems investors aren't so thrilled about that piece of the news, guys.
Yeah. I mean, Sam, I think it's a really, really good point. This is something that George Tillis talks to us a lot too, which is the dilution of some of these pre-revenue companies. And that's just kind of the nature of the beast, right? They either can go to debt markets and dilute shareholder value there, or issue equity when the shares are doing a little bit better to raise capital as they're working through and getting some of these regulatory approvals. But final thoughts real quick, 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, so this is going to help this share sale, that $126 million acquisition of Hawthorne Airport in LA, as it's going to be, of course, the official provider of the Olympics. But hey, look, this downward momentum that we've seen actually in the company year to date hasn't stopped the likes of Kathy Woods, for instance, doubling down on this name. She's bought into it, and so she's taking advantage of the fact that this stock is trading lower. I'm just looking at this year to date. It's down almost at 21% on the move today as well.
Yeah, and so again, seeing, I think that the overall cost of growing at the pace that they are expecting is going to be expensive. So we will leave it there, but appreciate all of the help breaking down ACHR Aviation. That's Sam Vadas, host for the Schwab Network.